Hello. Well, it has certainly been a while, hasn't it? I don't even know what I've been doing all this time. I have a new job. I have a new baby. Yeah. Long gone are the days of Triple G. Now, let's get remastered. But first, a quick word from our sponsors.
Has this ever happened to you?
I just think it's so lame that they couldn't even acknowledge that he's Quicksilver and Scott was his father. It's just a disservice to the fans is all. As a matter of fact, it's...
You mean Ultron? They probably thought it was weird, you know, since he's a robot and everything.
Wow, no, I was talking about Magneto. Is all your knowledge from the movies? I mean, we were talking about the comics. Just can't believe it.
Wow, look at the time. I think I just have to
Timmy lost all of his friends that day. He moved to a distant country and died of scurvy 3 weeks later. It all could have been avoided if he'd have downloaded this simple app. Downloading the Comic Reference app could save you humiliation, and you might just learn something in the process.
I just think it's so lame that they couldn't even acknowledge that he's Quicksilver and Scott was his father. It's just a disservice to the fans is all. As a matter of fact, it's...
I know, right? It's like, hey Fox, let us have Magneto back.
Good stuff. Great idea.
Well, that was a wonderful commercial, and I'm so glad we got to see it. Let's take a moment now to think about the DC Cinematic Universe. They got off to what I think is a pretty good first step with Man of Steel, and now they've got Batman vs. Superman coming out early next year, and I could not be more excited for it. But that's just the beginning, right? Although I'm not entirely looking forward to Suicide Squad, I think it's going to be a good installment. Just, if nothing else, to get the property out there and to show what DC has up its sleeve. We already know that Aquaman has pegged director James Wan, famous for the Fast and Furious movies. The Flash now, in 2018, starring Ezra Miller, has Seth Grahame-Smith directing. Doesn't have the strongest resume, but the story has been developed by Phil Lord and Chris Miller, famous for Clone High, Lego Movie. The CW has done a tremendous job of showing what the Flash is capable of, and now we have the chance to see it on the big screen. Green Lantern hasn't had a lot of details put out, but we know that it's going to be a Green Lantern core movie, which is pretty phenomenal for a lot of us longtime DC fans. Wonder Woman is also going to star Chris Pine, famous for the recent Star Trek movies. He is great, and I can't tell you how exciting it is that he's a part of the DC Cinematic Universe. All of this is leading up to the Justice League and basically the whole reboot of DC's movies. Marvel is just completely dominating the movie scene right now. It's time now for the other half of my comic book childhood to come in and give me some of those characters on the big screen. That's all I've got to say on the matter. You know, this whole little segment can be about discussion or just, you know, calling me an idiot. Go for it. I could care less. So that's my show. I honestly hope you enjoyed it. I think I got back into the swing of things. I'm just a nerd who likes to talk about the things he likes, so if that entertains somebody in some manner, couldn't ask for more. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Peace.